Lords and ladies, how you all doing? This is Khan. We're coming to you with some more EU4. We have just under 11 years to go for the rest of this playthrough. And screw the Ottomans, don't really care. And at the end of last session, what happened? Well, we had taken over so much territory, pretty much this entire eastern bit here, as well as all of the stuff up in the north, that we gave ourselves like 190% overextension. And I've literally never had such overextension in my life before. And as you can see right now, we are still waiting quite a bit of time until we can turn this all into legit places here. Do I really want to make this a territorial core? So corruption goes... don't really care about that too much. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to get the last bits of these things to stop being at least potentially overextension areas. And I can make states. How wonderful is that? So once this becomes a state, it'll be 62 when it's reduced to lower levels. Not a big deal. Ooh, let's start a debate real quick. So culture conversion. Let us say global tariffs go up. And good lord, what's going on here? Oh, Bambook is mine again. Cool. All right. So we did have. I'm okay with losing some of that stuff. That's fine. We did have an unfortunate revolution happening down here where particularists took over part of Bure, which means the autonomy is quite ridiculous. Oh, Mexican peasants. People can take care of that. I got people for that. What in the meantime? Okay, let me handle this as well. Put my morale back up. Thank you. For the Jalon is back to mine, and very, very soon, folks, we will go and move into our final assaults. In one particular case, like I told you guys, I think I want to take out the Papal State. I also want to take out Siena, too. And I also want to take out Great Britain, at least this Great Britain anyway. And I'll be able to do it, too. I'll probably take some crazy overextension again. Befeda's not mine, Bure's not mine, great. So in just a second, I'll be able to put all these troops back up through Morocco, back into my own area. I think I'll just start doing that now. Now, who still needs to be made a province? So, wow, 88 for that? Really? That thing's not really that big. It's not that impressive. I'll figure it out eventually. Flanders is mine, that's mine again as well. Cool. So, we have our troops moving back up to the north. We had finally taken out all of the very, very frustrating... Ooh, what's this? Oh, they can repair in coastal sea zones. Fantastic. So my navy gets that much more powerful. We have now cored out a good chunk of what we need to worry about. The Great Hub Box is over, though. Brandenburg cut and ran from our little alliance. So I should probably attack them, but I don't feel the need to. Let's choose truces, though. I can attack Britain again, and I probably will, for no other reason than to take this area up here to the north. And I should be fairly easily able to do so. In fact, move you here, and move you guys into Irish, sure. Too few seats in the National Assembly, so yeah, no, that's been settled now too. Our National Assembly is absolutely massive. Let's do that. Let's bribe people because we have more than enough money. Let's not ever use my administrative support. Take sides in Parliament, I lose prestige, but I lose a little bit at a time. And legitimacy, I think I gain crazy amounts per year. So anything that allows me to trade legitimacy, I'll be happy to do. Diplo support, let's do that. There we go, that's fine. Cool, so even though I've lost a fair bit, I'm going to gain 3 per year. And it seems the Scots are still revolting. 75 years, jeez. Do I want to go and turn them into a legitimate culture? 4% of my people are Scottish. As you can see, I've already promoted English, and Castilian, and Piedmontese. I probably could get rid of that, but it's not really that important to me. The funny, very, very funny thing is the fact that the Frankish culture is only in 12%. And then I realize how huge my lands are, and I completely understand why it's only that. Now, I'm wondering, do I want to go and change to anything else around here? My guess is probably no. As much fun as it would be to to lose out in the National Assembly. I don't really feel the need to. Let's lower you. Hey, Gand is not part of it. Fantastic. How lovely. Still need a good chunk of that left. Any missions I really want to take care of? Arrival of a rival is Ayutthaya. Don't really care. Create a proper fleet? Don't really care. Don't really care about that either. So looking at all of our policies down here too, I still make a bank per month. You can see 105 ducats at full army supply. Army force limit is apparently still a little bit low, but we'll settle that in just a moment, I think. So I'll also move these troops over here to Montferrat, and soon we'll begin some of our final wars. I was really hoping to take Vienna, and it's still possible, technically, but 10 years to take all of this might be a little bit difficult. Now, they're aligned with Hungary, and I'm feeling hungry to take on Hungary. I mean, they're pretty big-ish. They're nowhere near the Commonwealth, or even Russia, even though Russia's kind of pathetic. But looking at the map overall, it's kind of funny to see that the Free Nation of Canada is here, and the Brits are taking out pretty much all of the US that's not the East Coast. And the Castilians are all down here, but there's a lot, what's it called, Bohemia? There's a lot still of Native American cultures, like the Aztecs, are still in full force here. And I kind of want to go and really encourage these guys to revolt. But it's going to be so much for me to do that, and it's really not worth it. Agitate for liberty, it will take forever. And these things are so big too, like I would go and corrupt officials and stuff with that too, but why bother? Why bother indeed? Okay, so, cut down on expenses. I'll take that, I can lose the money. And I won't attack that just yet, but I do believe with Austria and Brunei, so Brunei is going to beat on us a little bit, and Austria... This could actually be excellent for us. This would allow us to move into and possibly actually take Vienna. It's a really, really tall order, though, because it's going to take a ton of power to do anything. That's all that remains of Austria, actually. So the question is, do I attack the Pope first? And I think I probably do. They're 32 military, so I think they're probably the only person in the world who's better than me, technologically. There we go. Yep, they're actually technically better than me. And they have 70,000 men, but I have over 200,000 on their border. So, not that much of an issue there. I still want to attack Siena, and I could go and start building buildings everywhere, but who cares? Brandenburg is probably not going to attack me. That'd be a very, very dumb decision on their part. They did break our alliance, though, which is kind of annoying. And more than a little bit insulting. I was really upset when the hug box broke. Let's just continue to not touch that. And these places yonder. 96. And I would take these a territorial core. And again, it doesn't really do that much for me. I don't really care whether or not I take them. Cool. Whatever. Truce with Brandenburg has ended, so I could attack them, but why bother? I mean, they're allied with the Ottomans and Liege. The mighty, mighty Ligians over here. I don't really feel like fighting the Balkans either. Excuse me, the Ottomans. I still have to find it really hysterical that the Commonwealth controls the Golden Horn, really, the entire way through. The Ottomans have no control between their two sides of the empire. I kind of want to figure out a way to... Oh, I don't want to break an alliance, and I want to give subsidies. Aw, man, the Empress Marie has died. Remarry, you fool! Remarry! He's also a conqueror. What? That'd be pretty beastly. But I doubt we're going to see him on the throne. It'd be very, very difficult to see that happen. And you know what? We're going to do it. Let's pull the trigger over here. Austria can attack us if they want to, but it'd be a very bad idea for them. Commonwealth, they don't owe us enough yet, and the trust is not excellent. Recall. Now, Cape is their capital. I don't even know where Cape is. Cape is down here, isn't it? Cape Ray. Let's try this again. Yep, it's down there. Alright, that's not going to happen. This will happen, though. I need to break my military access with the Moroccans. And I have to figure out a way to safely attack the rest of British Britain. You know what I'll do? I will actually build a claim against them. Because I can. Build a spy network. They're pretty pathetic. And it means that, yep, the Pope is going to be the first one to suffer at our hand. So, Il Papa, it is time for you to perish. And peace scandal. You can oppose it, I don't really care. 77%. Can't do anything else. Bribe. Gain a claim on Salzburg. Nope, press the issue. So now we can attack the Ottomans if we want to, but we'll first take care of the Pope. Yep. Trade protection? Not worth it. And all they have really is Hungary. And Hungary is not going to be able to take everything we will devour from them. Wait, the Papal State, 33 light ships. In the meantime, we're just going to go and start crushing everything, because that's how we do. Yep, so 11. I haven't lost anybody. In the south, I took out 9 ships for nothing whatsoever. So the question is, do I try to turn around? Oh no, they're actually going to attack the south. Interesting. So I can pay them and get a lot of artillery, but that's not really worth it. I'll probably lose the 39,000 men. I'll probably even lose this people in the south here. No, in fact, just stay back. Let's go to the mountains. That will eliminate a lot of their initial... Let's also recruit a general. A lot of their initial bonus. The question is, can I outlast them? And this is going to be probably where we lose it. Or could we even fight them off? If we fight them off, it'd be fantastic, but I sincerely doubt that'll happen easily. Yay, Modena. Wonder if I can successfully get access? No. We did lose the south. 22,000 men. And these 22,000 are going to find themselves slain pretty quickly. Yep, there we go. So that's a shame. Nothing, absenteeism. I'll lose the prestige, big deal. Battle of the Straits of Messina, we continue to win there as well. So this is a little bit embarrassing that we've lost the south, but I guess I won't be too torn up about it. The question is, can we successfully take... Ooh, I can. Actually, in fact, I can get in behind. Palermo is going to be becoming papist. Whatever. Provincial unrest in Palermo. Oh, wait. Okay, so worrisome. Liege and Magdeburg. Alright, so Liege, you're going to leave this coalition. And we're going to do that by influencing your nation. And we are also going to pull that. Hesse has as well. Big stinking deal. And Hesse, we're going to also throw money at you because we can. So opinion for us right now is a little bit negative. The Ottomans are against us. Ulm will be against us. Austria is going to be against us. Let us, we can't at the moment. I can't influence them. Jeez, these guys just don't want to do anything. Lose prestige galore. I'll lose prestige again, that's fine. I'll gain it back. Not a massively big issue. Okay, Brandenburg and Sardinia. Everyone's going to attack me. I would improve my relations, but it's not going to go very well. Now, you guys, on the other hand... Do I send a gift? No. What I will say is we could probably call them into the wars if I wanted to. Bohemia. Just Bohemia? That's all I'll call in. These guys are still allied to us, aren't they? They will not accept. They don't trust me yet. Okay. Alright, here's what's going to happen. I will spend 10 favors to increase the trust. There we go. And it's going to get pretty dicey up in here in a little bit, guys. Because everyone's going to try to attack me. And they'll probably do pretty well against it at the same time, too. So where's the coalition? Sardinia. Oh yeah, time to get cheeky, guys. Okay, so Bohemia's still against us, but the opinion is pretty negative. Let us also try to secure this as much as possible. So, let's improve relations. And do I really want to go and make any of these things cores? Let's do that, and let's do that. Get that done. Cool. Now, the English really shouldn't attack us, but they might be dumb enough to do it anyway. So with that in mind, I'll probably move troops back down here just to support against any push that could be negative. Why did my 104 move over here? Guys, get back over here. There's 32 ships right here. I don't need to have everybody in the same spot. But hey, this could be a nice slam-bang finish for the end of the game. Everyone in a grand coalition against me. But just in prep, I'm going to go and throw another army together. So do that, and then we'll throw another 30 infantry into the line. And yeah, that'll be good for the moment. Cool, so the Siege of Ferrara is over. Nice. With the Siege of Ferrara being over, we can now punch deep into the heartland of Rome. And probably put the rest of these troops back on the border just in case everyone decides to attack us. And that will happen soon enough. I pretty much expect that now. But that's okay. Piece of cake. Let's check on the National Assembly in the meantime. 77% to win. Let's promote civil services. Take sides in Parliament. Do I really want to do that? Probably not. And I was not paying attention. So, bad idea. Always pay attention whenever you're actually trying to conquer a land. So I just lost a bunch of troops because I was not on top of things. Dumb. Very, very dumb idea. Bad at work. On the plus side, I should be able to back up. And I just lost a single ship. Big stinking deal. Now I'm wondering if I would be able to back away safely. Probably not. It would probably be very, very bad for me to try to do that. Remembering the consort, so make a statue, make him admin, seek out diplomatic duty, or get through on his own. Let's use the money and make a statue for her. I think she deserves that. Now I'm going to lose another 14,000 men again because I am not being intelligent about this particular attack. And indeed, yep, there goes 14,000 men because I'm not paying attention. That's an issue. And a stack wipe as well, so that's a little bit of a negative moment or two. On the plus side, I will have numerical advantage and a bunch of infantry getting in there. So we should be able to break the power of the papacy. And yep, we do. We do lose a fair number of men. But I won't complain too much. Still having, what, 80,000, 81,000? Yeah, I'm okay with that. They won't attack me again, I will say that much. I can invest in new technology, so maintenance, morale, and max promoted cultures. Don't really care about that at the moment. Oh, and Hungary's actually attacking us. That's who I forgot to take on. Alright, boys, get in there. Let's, remove the Hungarians, please. Wasn't paying attention again. See, there's the problem. You get to the end of a game and you're like, oh man, cool, like I'm all set to go, and then you just kind of forget about everything. And they're actually getting through to the heartland. I don't like that at all. Let me also change the Grand Army template. So, new template. Let's do 60,000 men. Let's also slow this down a second so I can actually see what's going on. It's the Grand Army. And I'm going to save that. And the Grand Army, we're making another one right there. And hey, the Pope is trying to attack the fort to the north. So that'll happen pretty darn soon. He's goal-oriented as well, so I need to make sure I have a legit commander moving in to assault that. But it's going to be apparently a fair bit of time before he can successfully take it. I have him blocked off, as opposed to the other way around. Let's get a bunch of batteries in order. And then these guys, when they get fully up, we'll just move them down to the south, and we'll have ourselves a nice little bit of a Pope barbecue. But for the time being, we're going to be more worried about the Hungarians. Good, we're going to get them. We're going to get them. We're going to get them. Alright, so I'm going to attack through a draw, and we're going to do okay. I mean, they're not the best morale on their end, so I won't complain too much. And Floridian peasants, they're tired of fighting, but that's going to happen. Just kind of man up, guys. Jeez, really? You complain so much? And I'm not sure why we're having such issues here. There we go. Just going to build another 15 or 20,000 men. Piece of cake. And now I'm waiting for this coalition to fire, because they're going to fire pretty darn soon. The Great Britain thing I'm not too worried about. Sardinia, not either. Brandenburg is the one I'm probably the most concerned about, because they used to be such good friends. But not any longer. Anything over here I want to handle? Let us start bringing these guys into the fold. Hey, so Navarre's now one of us. Great. Okay, cool. That'd be enough for now. And the Pope has broken the siege because he knows he can't push forward in the face of my own attacks. My own potential attacks. So my guess is, guys, there's going to be one more episode of this, and then that's going to be it for this EU playthrough. So thank you guys so much for actually been really tracking through this so much. I have been astounded by how long the support has gone on. Because let's face it, these things are definitely a long haul kind of mission, to call it, if nothing else. I still have to worry about these things down here, but I'm slowly working my way down to Rome. So war enthusiasm is pretty bad. These guys can repair already, so we're all set, and I'm getting such a weird vibe with the way, what's it called? The way that my windows keep opening up. I don't know what the deal is, really. Meantime, how are we doing for men carried under arms? Building maybe another transport fleet might be a good idea. So transport fleet. There we go. We now are building a nice big shipping group right there. And you know what? We'll build a battle fleet as well. Mostly because I can and I have the cash. So why not? If worse comes to worse and everybody tries to attack us, I'll seal them off one by one, by one, by one. Won't that be glorious? Now, the problem with this is I have a fort area that's going to be really hard to get into. I have to take over Ancona, rather. And I don't think it's going to happen in this video. We are slowly getting closer and closer to the end times, and I'm wondering if I can even take Rome. It's not going to be easy. They still have another 70,000 men under arms. They'll call it quits sooner or later. Just you wait. Actually, what I can probably safely do now is move all of my men forward. There's 73,000 troops that can move to the south. And is the Commonwealth fighting? The Commonwealth is fighting Bohemia. Okay, so my own allies are fighting amongst each other. Great idea, guys. Great idea. So in the meantime, let's move you to Romagna. And let's go find the Kurils again, because that was one of the last places in the world that I can successfully try to colonize. Isn't that kind of funny and a little bit sad? Alright, you guys are taking some attrition. So you're going to go here. You guys are going to go further, I think, to the west. Yep, we're safe to go there. Then my transport fleet completes before this war is over. These men are also going to come in. Mostly because it really behooves us to have as much assistance as possible in our zone. Now, the annoying thing about sieges sometimes is that this thing really should have been over a long time ago. But it's not. We're suffering a fair amount of casualties, just out of attrition. There we go. Arezzo is over, which means you can come here, you can take Ancona. I'm going to force these two ships out into the sea in the Gulf of Venice, and we'll just crush them again, because we can. Montferrat is now part of us. That's lovely. And the Pope is going to flee to the south, but I think it's probably the best thing he can do. General Guy is dead, which is a little bit sad. And because we can never find another man like him, we're going to replace him with Maximilian de Guillard, which is not going to go well. And there's the ships getting crushed. Cool. But now the Pope's world is going to come crashing down. So what I probably will try doing, folks, is I'm going to go and finish out this siege. And then I'm going to probably cut the video, and then when we come back, the last 6 years of this playthrough are going to be happening together. And I'm kind of almost hoping that this coalition does fire, because I think it'd be really, really funny for me to have these guys be like, oh, we're going to attack them now, and then it falling all apart. Now, Bohemia, I think, yep, is fighting the Hungary and the Commonwealth, which is not going to go well for them, but it goes better for me, since it means that I don't have to fight two directions at once. Urbanization to improve conditions, let's do that. Yeah. We're still making tons of money again. I mean, geez, we're trying to go and reinforce all of our troops, but it doesn't really matter that much. We'll pick this up. It's going to increase naval maintenance a bit, but we're so far ahead it's not even fair. So what to do now? Are there any kind of policies I want to enact over what I have already? Morale, Navy, recovery speed. Yeah, not really. Galley combat ability, not really that much of an issue. Not really much of any kind of bonus either, for that matter. So, we're getting closer and closer all the time. Let's speed this up a little bit more. The Pope's like, yeah, I got this under control. I don't have to worry about a whole lot. It's kind of nice is that we are gaining a fair number of troops every single... Yeah, geez, 4,000 a month. We actually are losing less troops than we are... I don't know. It's incredible to me sometimes, I will say that. Now the question is, do I attack with the 48,000 men into the breach? I would say no. Even though 50,000 men could attack successfully. It'd probably be a bad idea. Now, when this falls... Okay, so feud. Just settle the issue. Cool. And now let's actually start coring these guys out. Hey, Siege Ancona is done. That one's done. And we are one step closer to crushing the Pope. Supply shortage, even better. Have our war fleet continue to move down the coast. Capitanata? Capitanata. Never heard of that before, but I imagine it's going to go well for us. Now, the question is, how many men do they lose in a given... Only 300 men at a time? Yeah. That's not going to go well for me. But the Pope is already kind of broken in terms of spirits. Abruzzi is mine. Great. And I can't go there just yet because of the forts. And I would go and totally attack that, but I don't really see that as being a great plan. I am wondering, how's my fleet over here? You guys are all in good shape? Yes, you are. But nevertheless, I am going to send you a little bit of help. And leave it be. Transfer half, and we'll transfer half back. So select these groups, another 10 ships. Now, if Rome falls before my fleet gets there, then we're going to have a pretty good fight on our hands. And it just might. Nope. I'm going to wait a little bit longer yet. Hey, I somehow fought and destroyed another fleet because by accident. Hey, the siege of Rome is over. There we go. So, I want to see how this goes. But I also want to go and crush the Pope, so we'll do that. And how is this fight going? Well, we are heavily outclassed them in terms of morale. Our naval troops are really not that wonderful. Down here in Napoli, farmlands, so they have they're slightly better than us in terms of tactics, I think. Yes, they are. But we still crush them. 20,000 to 7, so not anywhere close to ideal. But hey, we got largely what I wanted. So folks... Actually, do I want to just call it peace real quick? They'll give me Rome. They'll give me Rome. Okay, so never mind. Clear the offer, Messina. Yeah, right. Take these, take Messina, and that. People are going to join a coalition against me. Netherlands even. Ulm, Magdeburg, Brandenburg. Maybe I'll wait just a tiny bit longer. Or do I want to just attack? You know what we'll do? We'll be a little bit less greedy. We'll take those provinces. Hesse, Ulm. You know what? Ferrara and Rome. And wait, aren't all these guys in a coalition against me already? Okay, so Austria, Papal State. Austria, Netherlands, whatever remains of them. Bremen, Liege, Hesse, Ulm, Brandenburg. Brandenburg's really the only one I have to worry about. So you know what? We're going to be greedy. Let's do this. No, because we're taking Rome. That's awesome. I'll take that. And I'll take that too. So, send demand. You won't go against it. And I have Messina. So, accept. An imperialist war is fantastic. We are going to have a bit of issues in terms of people not being allowed to control estates with the states, but that's been handled. Rome, in the meantime, is going to become a good Protestant place. The Pope's going to get kicked out on his backside, and that's going to be nice there as well. And what is the most effective thing we can do? So 39 for 10%. 1 and 2. So great. That's pretty awesome right there. People are really ticked off at me, though, I imagine. Including these poor chaps. Do I intervene with them? No, because the Commonwealth is on the other side anyway, and I don't really want to go and have an issue. So what we will do is send them a bunch of money. I don't get any more for an increase than that. Okay, so bam, we're going to do that. And what other opinion can we do? One last final thing before... What if we can successfully get that? The alliance from the Aztecs? You know what? We will take the Aztecs on our side. I'll take that. So now if the British attack us, which is going to be everybody under the land of Britain, I will now have an ally in the New World. Now, if I throw some money at these guys... Let's do that. So throw a bunch of money at them. So gift. So the negative attention is not terrible necessarily. And I would go and try to throw money at the Ottomans, but we're not going to worry about that. The conquest of Rome happened to us, so missionaries and yearly prestige. Oh yeah. Alright, so I am now way past what I said I was going to do. So next time, guys, it's going to be 5 more years. And then that's going to be the end of this. But for now, thank you so much for tuning in. The conquest of Rome is ours. And can the rest of the world be far behind? If this game just continued to go on and on and on, I imagine we could just take everything. But we're not going to. This is Connorworks signing off, though. Thanks so much for tuning in, folks. I'll see you all soon. Take it easy. Have a great day.